right, this is the moment. This is the moment that we have been waiting for over a year, and I'm sure...
No, more. 2.5 years more.
Yeah,
3 years.
It's been so complicated. Our lips have been like this with a key, and finally we are able to give everyone that key.
And the key was buried underground
And we have found
inside
it.
a concrete bunker surrounded by radioactive waste.
It's been really
Guarded
complicated.
by large insects.
Honest, bring my hood. See, everybody's gathering now. Don't shoot, man. You're going to turn it into a war zone.
What is that? Is it tear gas? Is that tear gas?
No, it's cat food.
So we're able to tell you what boat we're getting, and we are so damn excited about this. And I'm sure you guys are too.
Stop.
What?
My eye just went crazy.
We have a few distractions.
Stop. Oh, sorry.
We have a few distractions today. We've got Lenny on a bike, and then we've got 2 dogs. I don't know what one of them's doing right now in the bushes.
Jesse was like sneezing.
Jesse, stop. Get away, dogs. So, what boat are we getting?
We're getting... Don't rush over and like comment like, oh, exciting news.
This is what the Vagabonde's getting.
Yeah. So,
Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to tell. This has been like, we haven't been able to tell for so damn long.
we're getting a rapido trimaran, darling.
So for those of you who have been watching from the beginning, you'll notice we've gone from 1 hull to 2 hulls, and now we're going to 3,
30% more Morans,
as your
my
friend
cousin
said.
said. That was quite funny, Paddy. Well done, mate. You just wouldn't believe me if I tried to explain to you the amount of hours that I have spent communicating with various boat builders.
They want me to strike the ball.
Just organising this whole thing. It's it's been really good fun, but the most time-consuming.
Yeah, we've been staying up late at night, been on the phone.
Caffeine-infused frenzies.
We're so glad that we can finally say what boat we're getting, and I don't know, I feel really free. Do you feel free?
What I feel is confident that we've made the right decision.
So when we first saw this trimaran, that's essentially built for speed, comfort, and not the first, I think there's other cruising trimarans out there, but I personally think it's the first really good cruising trimaran out there.
Oh, So it was actually in December of 2019 when Elena and I were in Australia. We flew from Adelaide over to New Zealand to check out the second Rapido ever built, Romanza, and we went for a sail for a week. And I knew that boat inside out and back to front. I knew every single square inch and what I thought it might look like. And when I jumped on board, I was like, nothing here is surprising at all. I'd seen every photo. I'd been
Riley
through the
was the
3D
most
image
annoying.
a million times. I'd watched every single video about 10 times.
Yeah, Riley had been pestering the owners of the company for any extra content that may have not been put up on the website, any extra videos. He just wanted to see it inside and out, being built.
So my major concern, I knew, because I know that it sails unbelievably well, which is the only reason that it's the main thrust behind all of our decision making. Because with the electric engines, you want to be able to sail for 99% of the time. So that's the whole thing.
And who doesn't want to sail in light winds with no waves, like just gliding?
Good for the family, exactly. Yeah. I knew it was going to sail well. I knew it was beautiful. I knew it was very well made because I've got a lot of respect for the boat builders. When I jumped on board, the main thing about trimarans is there's less room on board than a similar sized catamaran.
Let me just elaborate. So in our catamaran, we live in the two hulls and the saloon. In the trimaran, you just live in the middle hull and the two ammers.
But it's bigger, so it's more like a mono hull.
Well, yeah, it's essentially a big mono hull, I would say. You can put
With
people in
training
ammers with training wheels.
The only thing that I was worried about was the amount of space on board. I jumped on board and I ran around and I was like, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So for a similar size catamaran, it's not going to be as big, but for us, it was totally fine. So we were happy to take the 15% hit or whatever it might end up being in total space on board for all of the extra benefits that you get with this boat.
Yeah, so she goes at lightning speed. During this test sail, I was at the helm with one hand on the helm and we were going 25.7 knots. I think I got the top speed for the day, hey?
You did.
Yeah. And my arm was really tense, I'm not gonna lie, but it was one arm and I was
25 seems a lot. Are you sure it was 25?
Yeah, 25.7.
That's extraordinarily fast. That's maintaining a speed as well, not surfing down a wave.
Yeah, that was constant 25.7. In fact, I even think it was 26.7, but just in case, I'll say 25. There you go. It was fast and I was worried that it would really heel over, but even at that speed, it was just slightly heeling over.
I'm much more interested in average crossing times. It's good fun to go fast, but that's the least important thing on my list of things. I want to be able to go at a good pace safely. It felt beyond comfortable. When we were doing 20, it felt like we were only going 10, and it felt like we had so much more power sitting there just in reserve, like we were just ticking along. And that's a nice feeling.
But why
that's
do you want to go
the main thing
fast?
that I was... Well, I don't really want to go fast.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do. I want to be able to take the boat from one safe place to another. You should watch that catamaran video that I did. This decision, I've taken my own advice. Everything that I said in that video has led me towards this decision.
One thing that was really important for us with the trimaran is that Riley will have the ability to sail it single-handed because we will have two kids on the boat as well, and
I'm not going on a boat I can't single-hand. We're very proud of the fact that we have gone with basically a boutique manufacturer out of Vietnam. Paul and the crew at Rapido have built 1,200 Corsair trimarans, but this is a new company in Vietnam, so I know that they can definitely do it, and we've been on board one, so we know that they make very good boats. But they're a small company, and yeah, we didn't go with one of the big ones with definitely better deals for us.
yeah, we could have gone with a larger boat manufacturer. We had some other offers, but in the end it came down to what we really wanted to be on and what we think you guys want to see us sailing on. Like, this is so exciting and I think new.
Who are we?
Who am I?
That's what it came down to.
We probably
Some
didn't.
very philosophical questions at the bottom of all this. And there always is when you're selecting a boat, really.
Yeah, we
You've
felt
got to
like
figure
this
out
one.
who you are and how you travel, what floats your boat.
So we're going to be sailing in this trimaran all through Asia and hopefully a lap around Australia over the next decade. going into the Pacific Islands again because we love it there.
There's a lot on offer very close, so...
Yeah, so as you guys know, we're going to be building the boat with our hands, helping, being really annoying, rocking up at the factory like, hey guys.
I'd say the CNC machine will have a bit to do with it.
What can we do today? And we're really looking forward to having some time on land as well and making different videos for you guys.
I'm really excited about making these videos. They're going to be very different. We've got a lot of cool ideas to share with you. So yeah, they're going to be a little different for a bit of time, but we think that they're going to be better than our normal stuff. We're just amped to do it all. So yeah, really looking forward to the move over to Vietnam and to be building a boat for quite a while. It's going to be very different.
Yeah, as you guys know, we want to do all the interior ourselves. So there's going to be a lot of wood, a lot of earthy vibes. I'm just looking forward to it being more
wood.
custom to...
Bamboo?
A lot of bamboo, gonna have some linen sheets in there. Just looking forward to making it more feel like us, you know what I mean? Like
a bamboo and linen interior. You heard it first here. I assume you're all here to learn more about the linen. I'm going to go through I think it's just best if I go through the website. I'm gonna click on the vessel, talk a little bit about it. Yes. We could get the 50 with the folding hammers, or we could get the 60. That'll actually depend on how much sponsorship we can acquire. We've already done quite well there. First and foremost, in my humble opinion, no, it's not even a humble opinion, it's just stone cold facts. It's physics. If you put something light on the water with a lot of sail area, you're gonna go faster. Fast, you don't always have to have all of the sail up, which is why I'm gonna call it safe. If you can do easy miles with less sail up in general. I mean, I've spoken about all of this on that catamaran video, but there's nothing magical about it. So when you look at this boat, it's 18.1 metres long with a light displacement of 10 tonne. And it's not all that you need to know, but that goes a long way towards explaining what this vessel is like. Obviously, and I think I've already spoken about how it's wider. So it is 12 metres wide, 11.7 metres wide. So a draft of 0.75 metres, ours will actually be shallower than that because we've got the electric engines. Polars, the velocity prediction computer analysis, should be accurate, which is very rare. So if you look here, it's saying that, for example, with the main and the jib, 25 knots of wind, 30 knots of boat speed, 95 degrees of heading. That is absolutely crazy, but also many different boat manufacturers' polars just don't work out because they're all undercooking the weight of the vessels. The real world speeds of this vessel will actually check out with the polars reasonably well. It's probably not great marketing. They should be going, oh, we can do 70 knots. A lot of people will be interested in the interior. Should we go downstairs into our bedroom? Let's do that. Let's go and have a squiz at the loo. All right, so this is the bathroom. There's some soap, very important on a vessel. There's a toilet, so that's all good. This all looks very nice. What we're gonna do is have it, we're not gonna paint it. So this and all of this is just gonna be black carbon, like a race boat. We're gonna save a lot of money on the interior, which is probably why some boat builders didn't want to deal with us. This is a massive bed. This bedroom is huge. When you're standing here, you're actually in a huge room. You could probably, on the seats on the port and starboard here and here, you could probably fit 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a couple standing up without it being crowded at all. And then you've got this whole area there, which is where the helm is. So you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a dude driving the boat. One person cooking or getting drinks, and then another couple standing in there easily. It's a pretty big boat. There are only 2 bedrooms, so this is the aft sleeping quarters here. That's another big double bunk. We'll probably have a fold down race bunk like you see in race boats. All black carbon, all race bunks. It's going to be very uncomfortable for the kids. A great question that people have been asking is, will it be safe for the kids? Absolutely. If you look here, this is like those large blue water monohulls that have a sort of a tub so that you can, normally you would steer the vessel from in here. We've got the helm up out there, but that's okay because it's just me. The Niños will be running around on the floor here, and if we shut this hatch down to there, and then what we might actually do is run some lifelines along here just for when we're sailing, there and there. So then that will be one fully enclosed area, which would be like impossible for Lenny to get out of. And then he's got the back room, all of this cockpit, the saloon, and then downstairs there in Mum and Dad's room to play in. So that's pretty good. Down here is going to be the engine room. One thing that I really like is when you're on anchor, if you look at this part here, that covers the first half of the outside cockpit. It might not seem like much, but it just means that this whole area here will always remain dry, like all the way from there all the way across. I really like the fact that there's nothing interfering with walkways. I like open spaces. Again, it feels bigger. All of the technical stuff, the Doyle sails, the ocean vault electric engines, you are going to be bombarded with all of those details over the next 6 to 8 months. So I'm not going to speak about that now. This is just what the vessel looks like. This is really cool. That bit of rigging there, which just comes back, so there's no spreaders, it just comes, there'll be a carbon rotating mast and the rigging comes down and it's thick, it's like this. You can see here, there's a nav station on the left, which I don't really love. We're gonna have it forwards, and actually there's a new design. If I was to look at the 50, that will be entirely 1 or 2 windows. This is the internal, this is the dagger board. When I put myself in your shoes, when you're watching, I think you want to see the ocean when we're sailing. So I'm going to rejig this back area here, but I'm going to take things away. That's the idea, is to just go more minimalist and more simplistic. So the idea that I've got in my head is to have this roof finish here and then have just the helm there so that Elena can see me when I'm at the helm here. I'd like to bring the ocean to you guys. But that was this vessel, a lot of the things about it. I was thinking about what our audience would like, and then also what you should like, because you know, sometimes people, I might know better than you guys for a few little things as well. So yeah.
So yeah, congrats everyone. We have you guys to thank. Like, if you look back at the past 6 years we've been sailing, and our move from the monohull to the catamaran, and now this move to the trimaran. I mean, it's wild, and we couldn't have done it without all of you guys.
And this guy.
Especially our patrons supporting our videos. The videos wouldn't have been possible without you.
No.
We're pretty damn excited.
Yeah. Lenny, can you say thank you?
I do, bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
See ya.
Blow a kiss. More updates on the try and everything coming soon. Now that we can talk about it all that we want, you're not going to be able to get us to shut up. Don't be a fool.